Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Tatianna Anesa. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join the fam. You guys already know by the title what we're going to be talking about today. I am super excited for today's video because your girl finally got her hands on the very much high demand new Patrick Ta limited edition blush palette, you guys. My Sephora finally brought it in stores, and I literally walked into Sephora, and then I always look at the Patrick Ta display when I go in there, and then just so happens I literally walked past it and I took a couple steps back and I was like, did I just see what I think I just saw? And it was this, and I'm so excited about it, and we're gonna do a full-on review of all the swatches on my face today. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on the new Patrick Ta blush palette, then definitely keep on watching. Also, you guys, I don't know if y'all noticed, but your girl's lighting is a lot better. Your girl finally got her new lights. I got 3, but 3 is a little bit too many, like too much. So I'm just using 2. I'm still playing with the lighting, you guys. I'm trying to figure out which works, what works best. But let me know what you guys think about the lighting in today's video. Honestly, I would really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and dive into the gist of this palette. So this palette retails for $58. It is on the pretty pricey side, not gonna lie. She's pretty up there in price, and this is also classified as limited edition, which kind of sucks because I don't know, this just doesn't seem like it should be limited edition. I know a lot of people go crazy over his blushes and his blush formula, and I just feel like making it limited edition just makes the hype so real, and I don't know. But this is the palette right here, you guys. It's super reflective, so bear with me. I'm gonna, of course, provide close-ups and all that good stuff for you guys. We have 3 new shades in this blush palette. I'm super happy that these are new shades. I'm not too familiar with his blush formula and his blushes, surprisingly, just to say I love blushes, but I'm not too familiar with his formula. And when I saw these, I wasn't sure if they were new shades. I saw his little reveal video on this, and he did say these are all new shades, which I do love. I actually just got this recently because for some reason I owned one of his blushes, but I think I lost it, honestly. I don't know what happened to it. This is the shade Oh She's Different. This is honestly, out of all his other single blushes, is the only one I feel like will actually show up on my skin tone. Now, I haven't tried the other blushes, but this is the one that I have had my eye on, and this is the one that I initially picked up. I haven't tested this one out either, but I'm super excited because we are gonna test all of these. Something that I've recently found out about his blushes is that the way that Patrick suggests that you apply his blushes is starting with the powder and then the cream. To me, that just sounds so wrong. I would not dare apply a cream blush, any cream blush in my collection, over a powder. But we are gonna try out his method on how to apply this because hello, it's his formula, he should know it best. So we're gonna try it out how he suggests. Now, I do have foundation on, and then I just have concealer on, nothing else, no powder, no bronzer, no contour, no nothing. In case you guys are wondering, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation in the shade 510R, and for my concealer, I'm wearing the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Maple. We're gonna start off with this shade right here. This shade right here is called She's a Doll, which is a really bright pink. Do you guys see how bright this pink is? It's super bright. I usually don't go for shades this pink. I think that's really pink, but we are gonna try it out and we're gonna see. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the powder. Picks up a lot. My brush is stained. This is a clean brush. Here on the cheek. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. It's actually not as intimidating and bright as I thought it was. I wouldn't initially gravitate to this pink, but honestly, this pink is so pretty. I am building it up because for this video, we got to see this. But this shade is actually really pretty. I'm actually really shocked. This is stunning. Ooh, and with this eye look, I did go really soft natural today because I did not know what was gonna happen with these blushes, but this is really pretty. So now let's try the cream version. Something that I like about all of Patrick Ta's cream products is that he has this really cool flap on it. So, you don't like mix the powder with the cream. I think that's super, super cool. Really love that. I'm just gonna take the other clean end of my sponge and just wipe into the product. Now we're about to go on top of this powder. You guys, I've never done this before, so I'm super scared. But we're gonna see like if it's gonna pick up anything. Ooh, wait a second. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And you guys, it does not pick up any of my foundation. Like none of my foundation was picked up. It just kind of gives me like a nice, gorgeous, like dewy kind of look. This actually is really pretty. I was not expecting the shade to be so pretty. Like, that girl do look like a doll. Like, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I don't want to take this off. Ooh, so cute. I'm obsessed. Okay, this is pretty, you guys. I'm really shocked. I didn't know what to expect about putting cream on top of powder. I feel like this probably will be a formula, probably the only formula that I would do that kind of like technique with. What? My curls are going crazy today. But yeah, I feel like this would be the only formula that I would do this technique with because all my other blushes would hate me. So we're gonna go in with the middle shade. Super cute shade. So this shade right here is called She's Vibrant. I'm sorry that this packaging is so reflective. The one day that I record with my new lighting setup, the packaging just hates light. Or loves it, whatever. So we're gonna go into She's Vibrant, starting off with the powder. Oops, gotta close the flap. Going in with the powder. Woo, lots of, oh gosh, oh my goodness. This one, I like kind of like really dug my brush in there, but this is pretty. Oh, she's a lot. See, these are the kind of blushes I like. I like those like really punchy like blushes like this. I mean, honestly, low-key could look the same. This one just has a hint more like bubblegum pink to it. But this one off the bat is looking really, really like reddish. And I love me a good red blush, you guys. I love a red blush. But this one is really pretty as well. Ooh. She's very, very vibrant. I feel like this one is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. I really love blushes like this, something that's like really going to show up. I don't have to do too much building, but I'm not going to lie, you guys. This blush formula is so like smooth. Like it blends out beautifully. And honestly, I do feel like it's pretty workable in a sense. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ooh, you guys. This is very intense. But I love it. I really love blushes like this. I did put on a lot of it, so I do want you guys to see the color, but girl, I would tread lightly with the shade. So this side is She's Vibrant. This is so pretty. Like I love blush, you guys. Like this is so stunning. Oh my gosh. By the way, you get 3.3 grams of powder and 0.3 grams of cream, and then in the OG, like the full-size blushes, you do get 6 grams of cream and 4 grams of powder. Of course, that's kind of to be expected because this is a blush palette, but just wanted to throw that out there. This is super pretty. I don't know which one I prefer more. I think this one's just more punchy, but this one's more soft. I feel like this She's a Doll shade is more appropriate for the look that I have today, even though, like, you know, your girl gotta fix up her makeup and everything, but this is beautiful. Like I'm really impressed and I'm really shocked that I can put cream on top of powder. I'm gonna just wipe off both sides of my face. Then we'll be back to try out the last shade in this palette, which is, what shade is that? She's Baked, which is the one I'm pretty much like the most excited for. Now we're gonna go ahead and try out the last shade. And I'm taking my stained, you guys, these are my blush brushes. They are very much stained. I promise you guys there's no product on these brushes. So we're just gonna go into the powder on this the side. Ooh, this one's really like almost like burnt terracotta in a way, and I like this one. It's pretty like burnt. I feel like this is a really pretty like everyday kind of blush. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty. Gives me almost like bronzery kind of vibes, but it has like a small hint of red in it, which just makes it more blush-like, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and go into the cream, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to take the other side of the sponge to go into the cream. And then I'm going to press this cream onto the cheeks. I don't know why I don't know. This shade, let's get a little more. This shade is really pretty, but it's one of those like everyday kind of blushes. You know what I mean? Like I definitely see it on my skin, but it's not like really intense for me. It's pretty almost like close to my skin tone in a way, but it's super pretty. I definitely feel like I could build this up some more. But you guys, let me know what you guys think. This one is She's Baked. I'm honestly really impressed, and I definitely can see like where the hype is coming from with a lot of people and why they love his blushes so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and then we will be back for my final thoughts on this new blush palette from Patrick Ta. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup, and I actually decided to go in with the shade She's a Doll, surprisingly, which was that bright pink shade in the palette. This shade really, really surprised me, and I just felt like this shade just goes with this look the best. Honestly, you guys, this palette, all in all, was really surprising. I did not expect to really love this palette as much as I do. I just think it's so unique. Like if one day you're feeling like you want to go in with cream blush, and then you're like, oh wait, I want to go in with powder, you can literally go in with both because you have a palette that has both of those products in here. I think this is just so innovative. I definitely could see what the hype is about and why people love this blush palette so much. I just think it's really gorgeous, and it really sucks that it's limited edition. I really hope that he like says it's not, or comes out with another blush palette or something, or if it is limited edition, I do hope he restocks it enough to where a lot of people can get their hands on it eventually, because I don't know why brands do that. Like a lot of brands make their best products limited edition. It's like they know that it's gonna be like really popular and so exciting and everyone's gonna want it, and they're just like, dang, like why are you doing this to us? Like why? I honestly am so happy that I was able to get my hands on this blush palette because I've seen so many people talk about it. I've seen the photos on Instagram. I've seen it everywhere. And the fact that I'm able to actually play with this palette today and review it for you guys on my channel makes me so happy, because even though it's not in stock right now, this video may help you make a decision on if you would want to pick it up, like, you know, when you see it goes back in stock. I only have that one blush from Patrick Ta. And honestly, this one is a berry toned blush. There's no blush in here like this one, even though this one looks pretty similar, but you guys, it's literally very different. I can like swatch both of them for you guys. So, oh, they're so creamy. So this one is, oh, its swatch is not the best. So this one is Oh She's Different. And then the new one in the palette, She's Baked. Like on my hand, they're gonna look pretty similar. Like, but I'm telling you guys, this one is more of a berry toned, as you guys can see like this. And then this one is more of like a burnt tone. Oh, they kind of look kind of similar, but I promise you guys, they're not. The Oh She's Different blush just has a little bit more purple to it. And the She's Baked one has a little bit more of a reddish undertone. It just really seems more like burnt. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this palette. If you guys could get your hands on it, definitely do. I will definitely keep you guys updated on when this palette restocks, because I know how bad I wanted this palette and I just constantly kept checking Sephora. Definitely stay on the lookout for the community tab on my channel, because I will be updating you guys on when this palette goes back into stock. No matter what time of day it is, I will be updating you guys. $58, it is a very pricey item, but I do feel like you get a lot for your money in this particular blush palette. So, and you guys know I love my blushes. This is a really gorgeous formula, and the fact that you can put a cream on top of a powder is really, really nice. It just helps to make your blush last longer. So I really love that aspect of this blush. That just makes his blush so unique, and I highly recommend it. This blush palette is definitely Tatianna Anesa approved. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is this on your wish list? Have you already picked it up? Have you already tried it? Let a girl know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.